So this is the last segment in the series that does feature the Dubai World Cup card, and this is the Dubai World Cup itself. 16 horse field, the biggest field in recent memory for me of the World Cup. It lacks a true superstar like in years past, or it has the years past have crowned superstars as well. Ruler of the World, I guess, would be the most logical contender for that. But besides his Epsom Derby win, he's got two other wins, neither of which were overly impressive. Obviously, he's highly regarded and he's very, very talented for the Coolmore operation. But it's going to take a lot for him to win from post position number 12 in just what is a very competitive field, but a very international one as well. My top selection, actually, we're going to go to the Far East, and we're going to go to Japan. And it's not the one you're going to think I'm going to say, because I think everybody's starting to get on to Military Attack. I went for the horse that is actually kind of the dirt horse, and that's Haku Takumi, the 11 horse. Great stalking tactical style. He's going to sit just off of it. I think he's going to get a clean run at it. He's ran very well. He was the favorite in a couple of the big races where he just got beat because of a couple of poorly timed runs, but he did rattle off 3 in a row recently. Very, very nice quality Group 1 horse wherever he's going to go, and I think that he's going to be the one that benefits the most from a very average kind of pace. He's going to be able to get first run, and I think this distance really suits him, because last time in the February Stakes, that mile was just too short for Haku Takumi. My second choice is going to be the same horse that I really liked last year, and I fell in love with Red Cadeau. And I'm just an Edward Dunlap fan. And Red Cadeau ran that great second, rallying, almost getting to NL Kingdom, almost. And he runs a very similar pattern this year. He comes back, he runs the Melbourne Cup, he runs really good. He ran second in the Melbourne Cup. Then he comes back, he runs okay in the Hong Kong Bays. And he really didn't do a whole lot for me that day, though. He had no excuse, but it was quick back. But then I remembered that's what he did last year. So now he turns around, and now he's going to come back to the Polytrack, or the synthetic, or the Tapeta, and that's what he's done really good on. He ran second last year. Red Cadeau, I know the 15 hole just broke my heart, otherwise he would have been on top for me, but I definitely think that he's got a big chance to be rallying down the lane and getting a big piece. My third selection in here is actually another horse that's going to be a bit of an interesting one, and that's Sanshawawi's, the 5 horse. Was second last time in the Al Maktoum to Prince Bishop. He would have beat him if he'd gotten through, I think, and not bumped and collared and jostled all the way from the 3/8 pole to about the 3/16 pole. Definitely think that from the 5 hole, very good tactical trip. You're going to get a very good price on him, especially in the North American markets. Sanshawawi's big contender in here in what is definitely a wide open race. The other long shot I just wanted to quickly mention was Cattle Mountain, and this is kind of another weird one. He's actually the 15 hole. Red Cadeau is the 14. I'm sorry, I apologize. Cattle Mountain, way out there. But if you go back to the race he won in the tennis championship, not a very good field, not like a 100 rating, I believe they call it, field. And he wins by 8, but he looks so incredibly talented doing it. He makes a big run next time and kind of gets stalled and has a little bit of trouble, but he bounces a little bit too, I would say. And last time he's making this big run, and he had every possible traffic incident he could have. He kept on running. And I think he's a horse that's just improving at the right time for Godolphin, and they definitely wouldn't have put him in this race when they had other options for him. So Cattle Mountain, out of the outside, one of the outside post positions, is definitely going to have a tough trip. But if he could ever get tucked in and down over where he's only losing 2-3 lengths, I would definitely be very interested in Cattle Mountain. But this is going to be a race where if you came and said, I like this horse out of the 16, I have a hard time arguing with you. You have Ron the Greek, the American hopeful. I warn you against Ron the Greek, though. He's going to be probably half the price he really should be, breaking from the impossible 16 hole, and also being a late rallier with no real Polytrack success. Ruler of the World obviously has his question marks. You have the Far East Turf Horses Military Attack, Akid Mofid, who are very logical contenders, who definitely just have to determine how they run on the synthetic. So for me, it came down to Haku Takumi, the Japanese 11 horse. He's going to get a great trip with Red Cadeau, with Cattle Mountain rounding out some things possibly, and also squeezing Sons, Chihuahuas in there. Definitely, if that superfecta comes in, I probably won't see you guys for a couple of months, but it's going to be a great card of racing. Enjoy it. Everybody, please go out and have fun. Come out and see us at the Downs. Go out to your local simulcast center. Play in front of your TV in your basement. Really just enjoy the racing. Enjoy the sport of what it should be. Have a good day, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll catch you on the flip side.